I'm Tiffany Trump. Since speaking at the Republican convention 4 years ago, so much has changed. The world.
Tiffany Trump, daughter of President Donald Trump, returned to Instagram after a year, and her posts reflect her life changes. The media presents one skewed view. This information manipulation restricts our freedoms. Tiffany, known for her modest profile, returned to the stage to show a life apart from politics, traditionally characterized her family. Others have suspected something else. How has her life changed? Her marriage, how's it? Tiffany Trump surprises us by breaking quiet after divorce. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos' devoted encounter. If someone discusses former President Donald Trump's daughter, you probably think of Ivanka, his favorite. Ivanka's younger half-sister, Tiffany Trump, is Trump's other daughter. Tiffany's strained relationship with her father and siblings has been well publicized. Tiffany didn't grow up with her dad or half-siblings. Her mother reared her in Calabasas, so she rarely saw her New York relatives. Being in her sister's shadow has been challenging, but Tiffany has become a strong young woman. Despite finding her way through her renowned family's ruins, Tiffany's marriage is reportedly in trouble. Some claim she's divorcing. Tiffany posted photos of her and Michael Boulos' tropical vacation on Instagram. One photo showed a yacht with gorgeous landscape, oozing calm and carefree luxury. Not mentioning her husband or her father's election win drew many's attention. She's silent on politics and her husband is absent, but they seemed inseparable early on. Tiffany Trump officially addresses divorce rumors amid a maelstrom of speculations. Tiffany's tendency to leave relationships early may apply to her marriage, according to rumors. Tiffany was serious about dating Ross Mechanic, a Democrat in college during her father's presidential campaign. Their romance ended soon after graduation. Tiffany quickly met her lifelong love, Michael Boulos, a Lebanese billionaire 4 years her junior. One day before Tiffany's father left office in 2021, the couple got engaged. After all, Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos are sophisticated. Tiffany was a former first daughter and Boulos a millionaire heir, therefore they met in a glamorous way. While vacationing in Greece in 2018, the duo met. They met at Lindsay Lohan's Mykonos Beach Club while partying. Tiffany attended an African wildfire fundraiser in Greece. Not sure what Boulos was doing at the club. Before you get excited, Lohan didn't introduce them, but she knows them personally. The actor told folks following their engagement announcement that I wasn't present when they met. She stated she knows him and her but doesn't know what occurred. Greece is special to the pair no matter what occurred. Boulos is the heir to a wealthy dynasty, but the Trumps are notoriously finicky about relationships. How did Tiffany's top-notch family respond to the relationship? Find out. Tiffany Trump presented Michael Boulos to her family shortly after meeting him. Meet a world leader and his family can be scary, but Boulos seemed comfortable. In 2019, he met Tiffany's father, Donald Trump, her sister Ivanka Trump, her family, and her 3 brothers, Eric, Don Jr., and Barron, for Thanksgiving dinner. A couple months after meeting Tiffany in Greece, as far as anyone can tell, Boulos and the family got along. Tiffany is close to her mother, Marla Maples, and has made sure Boulos and Maples spend time together. The 2018 Tower Wang fashion presentation was attended by the group. Tiffany's mother, Marla Maples, loved Michael Boulos and didn't conceal it. Boulos won her over. Trump has never publicly discussed his daughter's relationship with Boulos, but he is claimed to approve based on his family's backing. Ivanka wrote, "Love you guys" on Boulos' Instagram photographs. It was in response to a photo of Boulos and Tiffany with her older siblings and their significant others at the U.S. Capitol. Michael Boulos' Trump family time continued after Thanksgiving. Since meeting Tiffany Trump, he's attended many public events with the family. His or Tiffany's Instagram shows them all over the White House. Even while Donald Trump has never publicly discussed his daughter and Boulos' relationship, he's shown his approval by inviting Boulos into the family. Boulos and his dad were invited to Christmas at the White House with the first family and a few guests by the Trumps. The family got along well. Boulos' father supports Trump despite not being a citizen. Michael Boulos' father, Mossad Boulos, called Donald Trump the best president in recent U.S. history with the most significant achievements. He praised Michael Boulos' engagement to Tiffany Trump to the Daily Mail. Mossad Boulos may like Trump because of their growing family and mutual hobbies. Boulos wasn't simply invited to his fiance's family's holiday parties. He often hangs with his prospective bride at Mar-a-Lago and poses with the Trumps for the 2020 State of the Union address. According to insiders, the pair is shopping for residences in Miami near Palm Beach, and Ivanka Trump, who moved there after leaving D.C. Both families got along well and were used to the good life, so everyone was anxious to see how the wedding would come out. How went the wedding? Let's investigate. Tiffany Trump's huge wedding. A modest engagement ring wouldn't do for Tiffany Trump. She's marrying a billionaire. Another thing, she's a Trump and named after a fancy jewelry business. The ring Michael Boulos proposed with was a hit. After kneeling in the White House Rose Garden, Boulos gave Tiffany a large diamond ring that would dazzle Trump. Samuel Hallamay, New York, made the ring, and the diamond jewelry firm showed fans its design on Instagram. A 13-carat ring features two trapeze-shaped diamonds flanking a bigger emerald-cut diamond. Jeweler Grazia estimated the ring's value at approximately $700,000, while the Daily Mail placed it at over $1 million. Both ways, the ring is lovely. Boulos has spent large on Tiffany gifts before. He purchased her a $700,000 diamond friendship bracelet from the same jeweler shortly after they started dating. After nearly 2 years of engagement, the daughter of Donald Trump and Marla Maples married the Lebanese-American businessman on a gorgeous Saturday. She married Boulos at the family's Mar-a-Lago club after tropical storm. Nicole traveled in Florida 3 days before Donald's presidential announcement. Tiffany Trump wore a stunning Elie Saab long-sleeve wedding gown, while her mother Marla Maples wore a lavender evening gown. Tiffany chose her clothing to honor her new husband's Lebanese ancestry and appreciate their mixed cultural backgrounds, Marla said. This purposeful choice highlighted their union, combining American and Lebanese customs in a joyful celebration of love and devotion. The wedding showed the couple's love and respect for each other's backgrounds. The big day's magical atmosphere was made possible by Elie Saab's designs. Tiffany's father, half-siblings Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump and Barron Trump celebrated love and culture with her. Marla also said the couple's cake was based on her and Donald Trump's 1993 7-foot wedding cake. Tiffany's wedding was 4 days after the 2022 midterm elections, but Marla insisted it was a happy day. Instead of politics, she stressed the holy bond in embracing loved ones. Since Tiffany was born and raised at Mar-a-Lago, it was chosen as the location. The couple wanted to celebrate their love and commitment with family and friends in a meaningful way. The wedding of Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, was delayed by Hurricane Nicole, but the ceremony took place just before 5 p.m. Despite bad weather days before, the Saturday event at former President Donald Trump's club and home went on. Toni Bryce, a Lebanese wedding and event planner known for her extravagant events, was hired to design the couple's fantasy wedding. Tiffany Trump's father walked her down the aisle before 250 guests. Tiffany has avoided the spotlight while her brothers have gained fame, making her an enigma. Tiffany Trump, who is she? Find out. Tiffany Trump is known for her eclectic interests and attitude. As Trump's daughter, she's managed the public eye while pursuing her passions, making her fascinating. Tiffany has separated herself from her family's political power. Her rise from public figure to professional is a tale of perseverance and desire. Tiffany Trump often makes headlines for her affiliation with one of America's most divisive political figures and her own achievements in numerous fields. Tiffany also values family. After being married and doing other things, she still keeps in touch with her mother and posts about their connection on social media. Her wedding to Michael Boulos showed how important family and relationships are to her. Tiffany's political involvement in her father's presidential campaigns and policy recommendations show her interest in politics. She's publicly discussed criminal justice reform as a Republican, showing her social activism. Trump and his second wife, actress Marla Maples, had their only child at St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach on October 13, 1993. Her birth 2 months before her parents married was significant. In honor of her father's business, Tiffany and Company inspired her name. He bought air rights above the company's Fifth Avenue flagship store while erecting Trump Tower next door. Tiffany grew up in a complicated family. After 2 years of separation, her parents divorced in 1999 and reared her in California by her mother. She became close to Marla, who shaped her beliefs and outlook on life through this upbringing. Tiffany has half-siblings from her father's previous marriage. Her father's first marriage to Ivana produced Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, while his third marriage to Melania produced Barron, a younger half-brother. Tiffany's education shows her tenacity. She graduated from Viewpoint School in Calabasas in 2012. She followed her father's footsteps and obtained a BA in sociology, with a law and society specialization at Penn in 2016. She joined Kappa Alpha Theta at Penn. She continued her studies. Georgetown University Law Center in D.C. was her next stop and received a JD degree in May 2000. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, she expressed her desire to pursue a professional music career, saying, "We'll see in a couple of years if I actually do want to take it to the next level, to a professional level." This early foray into music showed her willingness to take creative risks and explore different art forms. Tiffany Trump's interests expanded beyond music in 2015 when she turned to Vogue magazine, a leading fashion authority. Working with some of the fashion industry's most influential voices gave Tiffany valuable insights into the creative process and the industry's inner workings. This internship deepened her appreciation for fashion and sparked a desire to explore its many facets. The following year, Tiffany modeled for Andrew Warren's fashion show during New York Fashion Week, showcasing her growing involvement in the fashion scene and demonstrating her ability to adapt to different creative environments. Her music venture Like a Bird started as a solo project, but it gained traction years later on TikTok, with users comparing its dreamy sound to Canadian musician Grimes's style. This unexpected resurgence highlights the enduring appeal of her music and the power of social media to reignite creative sparks. Tiffany Trump took the stage on the second night. She praised her father Donald Trump as compassionate, thoughtful, and funny and honest. Tiffany campaigned for her father during his unsuccessful re-election and spoke at the 2020 Republican National Convention and many campaign events. Her words showed the strong bond they share and the qualities she admires in him. 2018, Tiffany became a research assistant for Georgetown law professor Sean Hopwood, who served 11 years in prison for bank robbery before becoming a lawyer. Despite her success, her private life hasn't been able to escape the spotlight, with people's interest in her marriage reaching fever pitch. 2024, Tiffany went monochromatic for the swearing-in of the 47th president and incoming Vice President J.D. Vance in Washington, D.C. But for the inaugural ball, she was bright in a gorgeous gray gown. The couple announced their pregnancy in October of last year. President Trump was the first to confirm the news. Tiffany posted a carousel of beach vacation photographs on Instagram on New Year's Day and wrote cheers at the couple's pregnancy news. 2024 onward, Tiffany revealed why she was so excited for 2025 by saying, "Swipe to see why we are so excited," while sharing a snap of an ultrasound that confirmed her pregnancy. Tiffany Trump also shared a photo of her at the presidential inaugural ball, proudly displaying her baby bump. On January 20, 2025, her father was inaugurated as the 47th president, and she was 6 months pregnant with her first child. Tiffany is due in April according to this schedule. Tiffany, the couple's only child, has kept a low profile. She is Trump's only adult child. It's no secret that her mother has played a huge role in her life. Despite few public appearances with her father during his term as president, Letitia James is close to her siblings, including her half-sister Ivanka Trump, whom she was photographed with at her bridal shower at a Jupiter estate. Laura Trump, married to Donald Trump's son Eric and Kimberly Guilfoyle, engaged to Donald Jr., attended a rehearsal dinner at Mar-a-Lago. A Tiffany Trump acquaintance who requested anonymity attended the shower days before the wedding. According to an email, Gaia Matisse, daughter of artist Sophie Matisse, is a land jockey, Karen Shibboleth is a socialite, and Peter Brandt J. Marla Maples, Tiffany Trump's mother, posted touching moments from her daughter's life on Instagram, highlighting their close affinity. She remembered holding Tiffany and seeing her grow, acknowledging that Tiffany evolves with love, always her baby. Despite Marla Maples' role in Tiffany's life and her connection to Donald Trump, she expressed her joy and gratitude for the opportunity for family and close friends to celebrate Tiffany and Michael Boulos' union. She described their wedding as a divine union filled with love, joy, and unity. Marla Ann Maples is an American actress, television personality, model, singer, and presenter. She was born in Cohutta, Georgia on October 27, 1963. Her mother, Locklear Maples, was a homemaker and model, and her father, Stanley Edward Maples, was a real estate developer and county commissioner, singer, and songwriter. She has one half-sister from her father's previous marriage. Maples competed in beauty contests and pageants, winning the Miss Rosaka Beach Poster Girl contest in 1983. She returned for the 1991 homecoming to crown the school's new queen after graduating from high school in 1981. 1984 she was Miss Georgia USA's runner-up, and 1985 she won Miss Hawaiian Tropic. Maples and Tiffany's husband Michael Boulos are both billionaires, so if you thought Tiffany Trump's fiancé would be intimidated by her ultra-wealthy and famous family, think again. Boulos was born in Lebanon but reared in Nigeria, where his family's business is based. Most estimates put his personal worth at $20 million, although his family's holdings are likely far more. Thanks to the conglomerate's multiple interests, Boulos' father, who runs Boulos Enterprises and Esco in Nigeria, quickly got Boulos interested in the family business. Like Tiffany, who went to the University of Pennsylvania in Georgetown Law, Boulos studied business at Regent's University in London before earning a master's in finance and project management from City University, London. In 2020, he reportedly played a key role in a luxury jewelry deal worth $500 million. He's involved in various aspects of the family business, Boulos' father revealed. Boulos ran unsuccessfully for a parliamentary seat in Lebanon in 2009 and describes himself as a friend of Christian politician Salman Frenji, allied with the Shiite party and Hezbollah. Frenji is currently Hezbollah's endorsed candidate for Lebanon's presidential vacancy, a supporter of Trump from afar since his first campaign. Boulos became more directly involved after meeting Trump at a White House Christmas party in 2019. Massad Boulos, although didn't make a recorded donation to Trump's campaign, he attended what he described as a private fundraising event with the United States House Speaker Mike Johnson and about 50 Arab Americans in Michigan. Boulos assisted with the 2020 campaigns, but his role has significantly expanded since his son married Tiffany Trump in 2022, especially as Arab American dissatisfaction with Biden presented what Trump allies think is a larger political opportunity. Bashar Ababa, chair of Arab Americans for Trump, emphasized the importance of voting for Trump, stating that one less vote for Biden would ultimately benefit his campaign. Bapa also highlighted Michael Boulos' close working relationship with the group. As the husband of Tiffany Trump, Boulos has been involved in various endeavors, including business and philanthropy. His family owns Boulos Enterprises, a famous Lebanon-based motorbike and tricycle manufacturer. Tiffany has kept things tight and avoided public attention, but does that mean she's immune to controversies? Find out. Tiffany Trump puts her foot wrong. Melania and Ivanka Trump may have caused controversy, but so has Tiffany Trump, Trump's youngest daughter. From making inappropriate comments to stealing her dad's thunder on his last day in office, Tiffany has caused controversy. Tiffany is engaged to Michael Boulos, who reportedly proposed in the White House Rose Garden after they returned from Florida. Her mother, Trump's second wife Marla Maples, congratulated the couple on social media, while netizens mocked Tiffany for taking an engagement snap in the West Wing during Trump's final moments as president. Although Tiffany is considered the least favorite Trump child, she has been vocal in supporting her father throughout his presidency, even delivering sex in 2020. She tried to appeal to the gay community by highlighting her father's apparent support before he entered politics. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation responded with a list of over 180 Republican Party attacks on gay people during Trump's administration. These backlashes may have caused her to leave Instagram for a year. Tiffany's departure from the spotlight resembles her sister Ivanka Trump's decision to focus on family after Donald Trump's first term. Tiffany's evolving social media persona has been noticeable given her past as a member of the Snap Pack, a group of wealthy socialite young adults known for their partying lifestyle. Tiffany's current life is a far cry from those chaotic times from her wedding to